Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know. It's always something, especially with this new platform that we are using. I don't know if it's because of the influx of usage, because I don't know if y'all know, a lot of people left StreamYard because of the price increase. I've been with StreamYard for 5 years, and they went up almost three times what I was paying. And I can't say what everybody else was paying, but the fee that I've been paying that same fee for almost going on 5 years. This year would have been 5 years that I would have been over on StreamYard. But nevertheless, y'all, we keep on pushing. We are yet trying to adjust to this new platform. I'm loving it. I'm loving the graphics that you're able to use. Trying to get used to the delays, trying to get used to some of the things that go on behind the scene, because we want to be able to bring you a quality broadcast so that our guests are highlighted, our hosts are able to, articulate and present the content that they are wanting to present, um, to help bring what we want to bring forth in this universe. So I'm on today. I'm waiting for my guest, Mr. Doctor. He is now a doctor, y'all. Dr. Wendell Fields is supposed to be my guest today. If he don't show up, y'all, it definitely has to be something going on, because this man always shows up. When I tell you, he's a true advocate for mental health, and he if he tell you he gonna be there, he gonna be there. It has to be something going on. We know that there has been some issues with trying to log on this platform. I don't know. I just don't know what is the difference between um, how you send links to individuals. But I've had individuals tell me if I send a link to their phone, they're able to get on it. If I send it to their email, they're able to get on it. And it's depending on which phone they're using, which type of phone they're using, which type of computer they're using. It's just getting crazy out here, y'all. It's just getting crazy out here. But I just tell people, y'all, we got to stay prepared, because you never know what may happen. We want everything to go perfect. We want everything to go fine. We want everything to go without happenstance. But sometimes we can't help but have things that happen. And when they happen, this is the season you got to learn to adapt. You got to learn to adjust and adapt. That's why it's important that we have these backup plans. But I'm super excited for all of those that are joining the 100 Author Movement. I'm excited because we are definitely are doing some things behind the scene, y'all. I'm trying to come up with some live events. We're going to be meeting in some of these locations. We're going to be putting on some live events. We're going to be doing some virtual events. We have groups. We've broken down into groups, so we have groups and group leaders. So we're going to be having individual contests within the small groups, and then we're going to be doing contests between the groups. And when I say contests, I'm going to say challenges, because we want to challenge each other. We want to push each other. We don't want to compete. We want to challenge each other. And these different challenges that we have are going to push everybody outside of their comfort zone. Well, we have Dr. Fields is in the building. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get him up on the screen, y'all. I told y'all it had to be something, because this man is never late and he is always where he's supposed to be, because he got some stuff to talk about. Y'all, my friend is a doctor now. Let me go on and bring him up here on this stage. I got to bring him up. I got to get ready to bring him up, y'all. Y'all, hold on. I got to get it ready for him. I got to get it ready for him. Let me get him situated. I got to get him all cute. Got to get him centered. And then I got, oh, yeah. Yeah. I got to get it ready for my big brother. Oh, yeah. He's my big brother, too, y'all. In case you didn't know. In case you didn't know. So let me get it ready for him. Here he come, y'all. Here he come. Let's go ahead and do the drum roll for him. Let's get the drum. Let's drum him in. Can we drum him in, y'all? Let's see. And we can clap him on in. Come on in, my house. Come on in, brother. Let's see if we're gonna let him
Oh,
on in. Come on in.
what's going on? This is your boy.
I just want to say he offline now. He ain't offline because I see him. I see him. Come on. Let him on in the building.
Oh, wow. Can you hear me?
Come on in.
Can you hear me?
Why y'all playing with me?
Can you hear me?
Y'all better let my brother in. Hey, brother. Yes. But they're going to be delayed with their drum roll. They're going to give it to you again. That's my big brother. Welcome. Now I can't hear you. That enemy is alive.
Can you hear me now?
But they're going to clap you in again. Well, go ahead. Clap him in. Now, come on. Let my brother on the stage.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the brother man,
Welcome.
Wendell Bills, talking to you. Oh, yeah. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at, sister? Where they at? Are they on the left or on the right?
How are you? Yes,
Can, can,
you
can,
are.
can you hear me? Can you hear the brother man?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
What's going on, sis? How you doing?
We hear you.
Okay, okay. How you doing
I'm
today?
here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Well, make it happen then. Make it happen. Cause the brother man is here with this cold weather that's coming through the Georgia area, trying to get all ready, was stuck in traffic, trying to get to the show just to make sure that, you know, you and I got something to talk about, don't we? Don't we? All right. Can you hear the brother man? Do you want me to come back? Do you want me to come back and come back in? Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Can you see me? Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mm, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, and
Can
I
you
can see you.
can you see the brother man?
I can hear you, and I can see you.
Now that's what I'm talking about. When two forces get together, oh Lord have mercy. Look out, world, because we make impact and we take names later. Well, how you doing, sis?
Or
How you
how
doing?
have you been doing, Doctor?
Oh,
Doctor?
oh, wow. Man, the brother man has been preparing for this cold weather, and y'all got me fresh out of my car and into my home and on this live stream. How about that? Because the brother man was trying to get here, but traffic got caught up in the traffic, and yeah, yeah. So you getting this with the freshness,
Oh yeah,
because I got my scarf still on and everything. So I had to hurry up and make things right.
it's no kicking. It's kicking me out. I'm gonna have to try something else. Hold on, Mr. Wendell,
Do you want me to sign out and sign back in?
because it's doing something to me. I want you to tell. I want you to tell everybody who Mr. Window is.
Okay. Well, you all, my name is Wendell Fields, and man, let me tell you something. I have embarked on something that's a treasure to me today, and that embarkment is resiliency. Let me tell you, I come from small beginnings, literally and figuratively. When I was born, I was 2 pounds and 10 ounces, you all. And it wasn't looking too hot for the brother man. It wasn't looking good at all. And it ends up that due to my uh, size and weight, they got to put you in an incubator. And that's what they did. And they poked and they pried. They poked and they pried with the brother man. And finally, I got enough oomph, you all, to get out the hospital. And I was up to weight. And, well, life started for me. What y'all don't know is that at that 2 pounds and 10 ounces, my mom had eclampsia. And that's when the blood pressure is so sky high that she's experiencing seizures. She's being incontinent. She's fainting and I mean just the whole shebang. And it was looking bad for me to even be born. But the doctor, he performed a C-section and brought my 2 pounds, 10 ounces out. And oh yeah, that's when life began, and that's when also the challenges began. After I got released from the hospital, you all, the brother man was doing good in life, hitting the milestones. But at the age of 4 or 5, I got molested by both men and by women. And in that, woo, it does a number on the head, it does something on the mind. And I wasn't a good student, I was the CDF student, and I had remedial classes that I had to go to. I remember getting what kept back in the second grade, you all, and it was sort of bad, and it was just hard for the brother man, and with getting bullied by both from relatives and school, it was something. So in all of this, the brother man goes on in life, and hey, brother man goes to high school, and wow, hey, I wanted to prove to teacher that I was smart, you all, and that I was good. And I got up there, so I grabbed the what you call the encyclopedias at that time. The white set. They got the blue covers and the gold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one. That one. That's what I had. And I decided to do a report, a biology report, in which I just copied word for word out of that encyclopedia and put it right into that report. So that's called plagiarism, right? Plagiarism. And then that I got an F on that. But I peed it and I begged the teacher, hey, how about if you let me do this thing over? I just want to do good. And she allowed me to do so. And guess what? Brother man did that, and I got an A out of that thing. And it inspired me to go to college, you all. And I went to Tuskegee University. Them golden tigers. Oh, yeah. And guess what? The brother man was doing all right. But then the pressure got to me. And it ends up that, let's just say I flunked out of college. Okay. And I was drinking, I was partying, and it went from the weekends on the Fridays and the Saturdays, and then it just went to weekdays, you all. And all because of that trauma. Have you ever heard of adverse childhood experiences? Well, those are the things that contributed to me feeling that pressure of school and trying to deal with that pressure that I had in my past. And well, it got me kicked out of the good old University of Tuskegee. So I tried a different route. I went to an all Christian university, which is the Oral Roberts University. And I did good, you all, but I couldn't recover from an operation that I had while in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And they sent me home. And you know how you feel when you've been sent home and when you got people expecting you to do well and all of that. Well, that's how I felt, like the
Yes.
bottom of somebody's shoe. And I felt like a failure, to tell you the truth.
Wow.
And I felt like there was I wasn't nothing. I was nobody. So you know what we have to do, you all. We have to put on the mask. And in that mask, I became one, I got married to the high school sweetheart. Yes, I did. And two, I worked for the state of Georgia in a mental health facility that I worked for 31 years. And then I became a licensed and ordained minister. Oh, yeah, I went to the executive level of being a pastor of a church. Oh, yeah, everything looking good. The mask is working. Can you feel what I'm talking about? But then what goes up must come down. And after 13 years of marriage, I got a divorce with a 3-year old to boot. Not only that, the job I had for 32 years, let's just say I got ridden up a whole lot, okay? And then when it came to the ministry, you all, the senior pastor got in trouble. and it broke up the entire church. And it's like failure after failure after failure. And it ends up, you all, that the brother man decided that he wanted to take his life. And I chose to take my life through the use of suicide. And in 2008, I tried to take my life through suicide by the means of an incoming train. And so I was going to get T-boned by this thing and taken out of life. But God had a different plan for my life. It ended up that I hit a pothole that I didn't see as I'm speeding towards the train, and that pothole burst my tire, bent up my rim, and caused me to turn away from the car because, y'all, I let go of the steering wheel. So, that thing could have went either way. But God had a different plan for me. And it ends up that I go to therapy and I take medications, right? And I got scared because of the side effects of the medication. And I felt like the therapy sessions weren't doing anything for me. You remember Coming to America, where Eddie Murphy is meeting his bride to be for the first time? Well, how about when I went to the office to do talk therapy? It was sort of like that movie, Coming to America, and Eddie Murphy asked the bride to be, "Hey, so what's your favorite color?" And she says, "Whatever you like." And that's what I felt that therapy was, a whatever you like session where there was no meaning, no purpose, no guidance for nothing. And I said, screw all of that. So I'm not taking meds. I'm not doing treatment of any form. I'm trying to do it on my own. And for 10 years, from 2008 all the way to 2018, I'm dealing with depressive symptoms, thinking about suicide, and my life is just out of whack. And it ends up in 2018, I heard this guy by the name of Kevin Hines, who was speaking at a mental health symposium that the state was giving. And I went to listen to him, and this guy had me bawling, crying, not laughter, but sadness, because his story about him having bipolar disorders with psychotic features, he explained all of it. And it drove him to want to take his life to where he jumped off the Golden State Bridge, you all. And guess what? He survived it. And he's telling his story about survival, about his journey of recovery and everything. And this guy touched my heart so much. I'm crying because I could relate to him. And you know what? I bet men out there today need someone to relate to them, who's not going to put on the mask of I'm okay, I'm all right, and everything's good. That man motivated me, he challenged me, and he caused me to change the perspective that I had on life. And in that, I've been in his movie, Suicide, The Ripple Effect. I've written books now about men's mental health. Not only that, I've taught at, let me put it right to you. I've taught at Atlanta Clark University about men's health and mental health. And in all these things, I've been speaking, I've been conducting, I've been doing all that I can. It has earned me the ability to say that I am Dr. Wendell Fields. And it's because you all, I want you to be healthy, especially with mental health and substance use, because it's taking us out one by one, heart by heart, and mind by mind. And we need to start looking at and doing something about your health and my health. Because if we don't, men tend to die quicker than women. And we're wondering why. It's because men, we're not being serious about our mental health. And we need all the help we can get. And so I'm encouraging you to change or consider changing how you do stuff. What am I talking about? Well, I know you've heard of a holistic approach, not holistic. No, I didn't say that. I say holistic approach to working out your health. Let me tell you what I found out about my health. I do annual checkups, and in that, you all, I found out that the brother man has diabetes type 2. I have sleep apnea. My testosterone is low, and my serotonin levels are jacked up. Serotonin is that thing that helps us to feel good, and all that good stuff. But what happens if that's jacked up and your body can't regulate? Man, it's a messed up situation. And I find out that all those things that I just described, they mess with your mental health. In fact, those things that I talked about causes depression. And so I found out that, yeah, those things contribute to my depression, along with the fact that I didn't tell you this, but my mom had bipolar disorder. And in that, I got the depressive part. So I got some genetics going on. I got some adverse childhood trauma going on, the environment that's around me, and possibly through me using that alcohol, some more of that depressive symptom came out, you all. But today, all sister girl, today, we're doing some things today. And hopefully, I somewhat educated you. I somewhat have caused you to know what's up. And hopefully, I've helped someone today. Um, I don't know where Sister Girl went, but make sure you check on you. I'm finding out that, hey, going to the gym really does help. Me having quiet time really does help. Me eating right really does help. And not only that, but me doing what I do in the community really helps. And so, you all, I'm hoping that people are catching on and seeing and understanding how to help themselves. Because in doing so, you get better and better and better. And you can live to do a legacy to help others. So that's what I got. What you got, sister girl? You still there? Well, I don't know if you're still available or if you're still there, sister girl, but hey, if you want to talk to me, if you want to reach out and we talk, hey, you can reach me at www.wendalefields.com, or you can email me at WENDEL_FIELDS at yahoo.com. And I'd love to connect with you, talk with you, hey, encourage you, or even just see what what's out there. It's about helping one another. And I just appreciate this opportunity to do so. So, Sister Girl, you with me again? Well, you all, once again, my name is Wendell Fields. I'm hoping that your heart was touched, mind was set, and attitude was adjusted. And just know, hey, we all go through some things, but it's not okay to stay not okay. All right. So, hey, thank you for this time 30 minutes. I tried to make this thing happen now. And I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but hey, y'all right here in the brother man's heart. You hear me? All right. We holla holla then. Got any questions for me, sister girl? All right. Well, y'all know Uncle Dale loves y'all, right? And let's make that thing happen, y'all. All right. Guess signing off.